Okay, I'm sorry, like if I don't do this video tonight, I'll never do it. This is on ffmpeg and using the NVENC, which I guess is NVIDIA encoder, with ffmpeg instead of the CPU libx264 encoder. Well, this is what I did to get it working, because I have had problems where when I use gdigrab, capturing the screen, where it doesn't keep up with the frame rate, which might be because I'm using the VP9 encoder with transparent backgrounds, but the webcam I've had issues with too. Anyway, whatever. Just another setting, another way of encoding the videos using the card. Now, I don't know if the current ffmpeg has NVENC in it, but anyway, I know that Guyan Dev, well, this Guyan, he's one of the core ffmpeg programmers, I believe, and he puts up automatic binaries compiled every night for Windows. And in it, he has an essentials and a full. And my original ffmpeg was 77, yeah, it was like 79 megabytes, but the full release is like 127, and he has a lot of different libraries in there, which are down here. So this is the libraries and the essentials build, which is a build I think you get from anywhere. And these are the full build, which has a lot of like OpenCL, a lot of interesting weird stuff in here, like the lens correction thing. Anyway, so I downloaded his binary because I'm not going to compile. I hope I don't compile ffmpeg. That's just going too wild. And anyway, I got it working pretty quickly, which is happy. So on the webcam, what I used to be my settings where I use ffmpeg format, dshow, direct show. I had to use this rtbufsize at 2 million, otherwise it just starts dropping frames and crashing. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, so these are my video card, and I just use here. You can see the C codec, C for codec, video, libx264 library, and these are just set to quality. Anyway, this seemed to work fine. So with NVENC, you set the codec would be here. So it's codec for video is H264 underscore NVENC. And I tried all these kinds of settings because, and they're always like low bit rates, and they weren't as good as the one from the regular CPU library, the libx264. And I tried presets with, with LL, low latency, but I even tried with lossless, and lossless looked really good compared to the CPU one, but it was huge. It was like, probably like a few gigabytes a minute. And then I tried even P7, even the best quality. And fortunately, the webcam didn't drop any frames at 60 frames a second, so that was great. But even here, it wasn't really that good. And somebody in some comments somewhere said, oh, just set your bit rate, and that's the best way to deal with the quality. And I wasn't really thinking about what this guy was saying, or I didn't know it was true or not. But I think, yeah, he was exactly right. Forget all the profiles, forget the settings or whatever, the presets, and just set your bit rate, and it will. So I think what happens is you set your bit rate to whatever it is, and then the card will automatically say, I'm going to give you the maximum quality up to your bit rate. So I noticed when I was doing the webcam that even though I had it set to 300,000, when I was shooting like 1280 by 720, it'd only go to 123K. So the card was saying, listen, you just give me even 123K and I'll give you the maximum quality that the webcam could produce. And sure enough, when I compared side by side, the videos of the stuff that went to the NVIDIA card and the stuff that went to the CPU, they look pretty close to the same. So that's good. I tried to get rid of there are also some buffer settings in this that somebody said. I tried those. I tried to get rid of rtbufsize, but again, if I did it started dropping frames. In the comments, if you understand how this works. Also, I don't know whether if I left going for 5 minutes, if it wouldn't start like losing frames or something because of this. So I'm still not quite clear how this works. But anyway, I know I need it or it crashes very quickly or starts dropping frames. I noticed that for gdigrab, which is another thing where I have trouble where it drops frames. And it probably does because I use the it's not here. I use the version for where is it? I use the libvpx vp9 so I can create WebM files, vp9 files that allow transparent backgrounds. So I can just pull in the video editor and the background is already transparent. And I do that by, like in this case, like drawing on the screen, and I make the background black. And if I do that, this will create a transparent graphic you can pull into Premiere or whatever. So maybe that's one. That's why it's dropping the frame rate, or the frame rate is having trouble keeping up. In any case, when I used NVENC for the gdigrab, and well, actually, I used it for 1920, so I used it for a large thing, frame rate 30 for these settings. And again, it didn't even use the full 100,000. It used like 10, 12,000, whatever, and it worked great. So that's good. So anyway, to conclude again, if you want to use, if you have an NVIDIA card in your computer, then I would get, and you use ffmpeg, I would get ffmpeg. Or if it doesn't work with the version you have, then just go to the guys page and what was that page called again? Go to gyan.dev ffmpeg builds. I'll put this in the description. So get that, and then when you for the codec for the video, just set it to this. Use this for the bit rate for the video, and set it to whatever size you want, the quality you want, and I think you're good to go. And it's at least working for me so far this night. All right, hope this is helpful, and thanks for watching.